Alright, so before you get too excited, I'm going to show you why New Mexico Lobos ran the table, kind of, but it was in their own conference. Okay, still pretty crazy and quite a successful accomplishment, after I explain how it happened. Okay, so back in 2015 to 2016, okay, just when New Mexico started becoming relevant, and Boise State still being overvalued, okay, it happened in week 8, okay. New Mexico goes into week 8, and then they have a bye, okay, and then that's when they caught fire. Now, before week 8, they were on a 4-game losing streak, okay, and the conference at that time was going back and forth, okay. Ironically, Boise State overall had a 9-4 record that year, and there were 5-3 in that conference. And I believe because of this loss right here, Colorado State, they lost to Colorado State, New Mexico. That is the reason why they ended up in a 3-way tie, and I believe Air Force ended up taking that conference and running the table, okay? But the reason why New Mexico almost ran the table is because of these wins right here. And if they would have beaten Colorado State, they could have ran the table, okay? So if you take a look, they had a 4-game losing streak after week 8. They went into a bye. Now, this is what's really impressive about New Mexico and how much parity just proves to you how much parity there is when a team needs to win, okay? Because at that point, they really needed to win desperately, and this is where they really showed up, okay? So they went into week 10 playing Utah State as a 20-point underdog, okay? They won. They won as a 20-point underdog outright, 14-13. And the reason why it's so impressive is because in week 11, the following week, there were 31-point underdogs against Boise State. 31-point underdogs, and they come back in week 11 and beat Boise State 31-24. Okay, I like to know the last 2 teams that, the last team that has done something like this. Okay, this is very impressive by any team that does that as an underdog. Win 1 week as a 20-point underdog and come back and win the following week as a 31-point underdog. Okay, very impressive thing to do. It doesn't matter what conference you're in. And this just proves to you how much parity there has been in the past for, a Mountain West Conference. Okay, so do not overlook the Mountain West Conference at all. If they would have beaten Colorado State here, they could have ran the table in their conference. Okay, so I'll be back with another video. I hope this one was informative. Comment, rate, and subscribe. Thanks for sharing my videos, and I'll see you then.